What is up, guys? Jeremy here, and welcome back to another video. So I'm going to show you guys how to install WeatherLite onto your iOS 14 device. Now, this does work on iOS 14.4 and up, just so you guys know. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys the basics, how to get it up and running, and how to switch between setups. The intent of WeatherLite is to be easier to use for an average user and a lot more powerful essentially for a power user to create awesome setups. So you can edit these, but you need, some advanced knowledge, I would say, of JavaScript in order to create these yourself. Now I have created one and it will be available soon, but like I said, we're going to start out with the basics here. And the first thing you guys are going to want to do is head over to Discord. This is where the WeatherLite download is available. So as soon as you come to the iHEAVEN Discord, if you just scroll down a little bit here, you will see the Real Weather by the Way to Zion section here. And as you can see, there is WeatherLite Gallery. So if you go into the WeatherLite Gallery, all you got to do is swipe up to the top, and all of the files you need can be found here. So if you just scroll down a little bit, as you can see, here is the full WeatherLite post right here with all the information you guys will need. But I'm just going to show you. So the first thing you will need are the files required to run this shortcut. And as you can see, they are right here under files. So just go ahead and click on that link. Go ahead and just click on download and let the files download. Now it will take a little bit to download. It's a decent sized file, so I will be back as soon as it's done. All right, the file is done downloading. So now what you can do is click on more at the bottom there, and then you're gonna wanna scroll down until you see save to files. So go ahead and select on there. And the place you're gonna wanna save it is in iCloud Drive and the shortcuts folder. And then you're gonna need to save it into the iOS weather folder. As you can see, I actually renamed mine, so I don't have it there. So if you guys don't have this folder, this is how you're gonna create it. Just click the little plus button in the upper right there. And you need to spell this exactly the same way that I do. This is case sensitive. And if you don't spell this correctly, it will not work. So like I said, case sensitive, so lowercase I, uppercase O, uppercase S, uppercase W, and then lowercase EATHER. iOS weather, just like that. So go ahead and click on done. And now we have the iOS weather folder. Now, if you guys have used previous versions of Real Weather, you can still use that same iOS folder that you created for those. You don't have to make a new one. This is just for the new people. So just go ahead and click on save for the zip file. Now we can exit out of Discord. We can jump into our files application. And again, the way you're going to get here is iCloud Drive. And then just swipe down until you see the shortcuts folder, and then go into iOS weather. And as you can see, there is the zip file. Now to unzip it, simply just click it and it will unzip. Now you can go ahead and delete the zip file. I accidentally made a duplicate, so I'm just gonna delete that there. And as you can see, we have all of the files needed to run Real WeatherLite. Now the next thing we're gonna need are the shortcuts. So we're gonna jump back into Discord, just go ahead and click on done. And as you can see, here is the shortcut. And a little bit of a disclaimer, as you can see, there is language JSON file here that is continuously being updated. So if your language is not updated in this version, be sure to just watch this section. They are updating it over time. So just give them time to, bring out those different languages. But anyways, we're gonna go and click on the shortcut here, and we're gonna go ahead and get shortcut. And that'll jump us into our shortcuts application. And I'm sure you guys are pretty used to seeing this now. Just swipe all the way to the bottom, go ahead and add untrusted shortcut. And now if we go over to our shortcuts, as you can see, there is WeatherLite. Now there is one more shortcut that is, gonna help you guys out. You don't need it if you're an advanced user. So if you consider yourself a very, very advanced user with this stuff, you don't have to have this shortcut, but I would recommend it if you consider yourself a novice or beginning user on this. So here is the alternative shortcut to switch between installed themes. You guys are going to really probably want this shortcut. Like I said, if you're if you're a beginner. So go ahead and get WeatherLite set up, and it'll jump us back into shortcuts again here. And then we can go ahead and swipe to the bottom, add untrusted shortcut. And as you guys can see, we do have WeatherLite setup and WeatherLite shortcut itself. Now that's basically all we need to start. So from here, as you guys can see, this is what my wallpaper is. If we run WeatherLite, as you can see, you get a pop-up, just click on OK. You might have to click on OK a few different times here. Just know that after you've done that one time, you don't have to click OK on those pop-ups. They won't come up ever again. So let's go ahead and let's exit out of the shortcuts application, and it looks like I have that weird not updating bug. So for some reason on my iPhone, I click shortcuts and then it just looks like it's doing nothing. The way I get around that is I kill it from multitasking, and actually it looked like it was working. It just wasn't showing me progress. But as you guys can see, the setup of my wallpaper did change. And like I said, just kill shortcuts from multitasking if it doesn't show it like that. I like being able to see the progress of WeatherLite. And basically every time you run this shortcut, it's going to update your wallpaper. It's going to update your battery percentage. It's going to update weather conditions and a bunch of information. So keep in mind that this is just a wallpaper. That's all it is. The files and the shortcuts are telling where to put everything, and you have to run the shortcut in order for it to update. So once you've ran it once, it will never update again until you manually update it by clicking it. Now you can automate this in the automation section. I'm not going to actually cover that in this video, but you can automate the WeatherLite shortcut to run like once per hour, and that way once per hour it's going to give you the newest weather conditions, your battery percent, and all of that information. So just keep in mind that by running this shortcut, that's what updates it, and you need to automate it to automatically update on its own. But as you guys can see, this is what the setup looks like. Now, the beauty of WeatherLite is it's very easy to switch between setups. So if you go to WeatherLite setup, let's go ahead and run this shortcut. Again, you're going to be prompted, click OK. And now here are your options. The first one is to change your username. So I would recommend to do that unless your name is Eric. Eric is the creator of these shortcuts. He's pretty crazy. So I'll just put IDM, click on done. And now I have my name set up. Click on OK again as they pop up. And now you have the ability to apply on lock screen, apply on home screen, but the ones that are really nice right here are the select lock screen theme and select home screen themes. So I'm going to change the home screen theme. And as you can see, here are the preloaded themes that it comes with. Like I said, the beauty of WeatherLite is that it allows advanced users to create really cool setups and make it easy for you guys to download. So I'm actually going to use ATT57s. And once you have selected a theme, you can click close settings, and then you can run the shortcut. And now if we exit out to the home screen, you guys will see the new setup be applied to the home screen. It's really cool how this works. Just give it a couple of seconds to fully run. And as you can see, there is the new setup. As you can see, this is a little bit easier to see. And this setup's actually really, really awesome looking. Another cool thing with WeatherLite is you do have the ability to have the moving sun and moon on the home screen. So this sun right here, as the day goes on and as the shortcut updates, it goes across the screen until you can't see it anymore. And then the moon comes up and goes across the screen as the night goes on. So very, very cool. You got weather information. You got the forecast of weather conditions up there, the date, the condition, and a bunch of really cool stuff. Now, like I said, this comes with preloaded themes, but the reason why it's considered light is because it's going to allow, like I said, advanced users to create really cool setups. Now I'm going to show you guys how to apply one of these. So if you come back to the WeatherLite gallery in iHEAVEN, this is where you can find the the different setups created by other people. Like I said, I will have one here soon as Eric uploads it, and mine will be available. But here is one for the lock screen by Moan. Here is another lock screen one by Zoo1. So I'm going to show you guys how to apply one of these and how to use it. So we'll use the Zoo1 here. So pretty much you just have a download, and you just click on download, download again. Now pretty much what it's going to do is supply you with a JS JS.on file, and also whatever images the setup uses, and you have to replace the current ones. So if you go to more, what I like to do is go ahead and go to save to files, and then again we're going to put that into the iOS weather folder just like that. Don't put it into WeatherLite itself, just put it into the iOS folder, iOS weather, save. Now we can exit out of Discord, go back into files, and as you can see there is the zip file that I just placed in iOS weather. Just click on it to unzip it. Now we can delete the zip, and as you can see we have WeatherLite 2. Now if we go into here, these are all of the different images that the theme is using for the lock screen. So as you can see, there's the background image, there's overlays, also there is the JSON file right here. Now I'm going to show you guys how to place these into the main folder and how to use it. So I guess we'll start out with the images here. So we have a background lock screen. So what you can do is go ahead and copy this image and then back up and go into the main WeatherLite folder. And then you go into images, and as you can see, here is the background lock screen image that comes with it by default. The best thing to do here is to actually just click and hold onto the original and then just rename it. I like to do something like just putting a number at the end, like background lock screen 2. Click done, and now that that's renamed, you can click on a blank spot and paste in the new one that came with the setup that you're trying to run. So now that we've done that, we can back up again. We can go back into WeatherLite. We can go back into images, and then we can go into the overlay. Now, as you can see, here is layer. This has a specific name. So what you can do here is just click and hold. Once again, just copy, back all the way out until you're back to the main iOS folder. Go into WeatherLite once again, go to images, and then you can go into overlays, and they all have specific names, so you don't have to change anything or edit anything. Just paste in the new layer, just like that. As easy as that. And now the last thing we have to move is the JSON file. So go back into number 2, go to JSON, go ahead and click and copy on this folder, back up all the way again, go into WeatherLite, go into JSON, and then from here, just paste it in. You don't have to change any names. Just like that. So now I have successfully installed this setup onto my iPhone. Now, this is what my lock screen currently looks like. So let's see if we can make this new theme work with my iPhone. You just got to make sure that you install all the files 100% correct. Some of them have to have specific names, like the background for the home screen and the lock screen, but overlays and JSONs, they can be whatever name they want to be essentially. So let's go ahead and go into shortcuts. And again, we're going to do WeatherLite setup. Now we're going to select a lock screen theme. And now you guys should see the Zoo 1 is now available in this pop-up. So go ahead and select on that theme, close settings, and now we can run WeatherLite. And if we go to the lock screen, we will see it update in real time to the new theme that I literally just installed from the iHEAVEN Discord. And there you go. There is the setup. And that's basically how you guys are going to want to do it. Just be very careful with the files. Like I said, if you're doing backgrounds, just make sure that you keep the originals just in case you want to switch back to it. But you can have as many different backgrounds as you want in your images. Just make sure that the ones that you're going to use are named background LS for lock screen and background home screen for home screen. And then on a side note, if you're looking to do your own custom images there, they do have to be JPEG format for the backgrounds. But like I said, I'm not going to get into any advanced stuff this video. I just wanted to show you guys the basics, how to switch between a theme very easily. And like I said, Eric will make more themes available right from the WeatherLite gallery. So this one by Moan, if I wanted to use it, it would be the exact same concept where I just download the files that it comes with and then place the files accordingly within the WeatherLite folder. So as easy as that. Now, like I said, I will be doing some more advanced videos for this, like how to actually edit JSON files. You can use custom fonts with this and a whole bunch of other stuff, but it's a little bit advanced. So for you newcomers, this is the core fundamentals of WeatherLite. And that's going to be all that I'm going to cover in this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, definitely throw me a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot here at the channel. And if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, don't forget to click that subscribe button. This has been Jeremy, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.